Hey John, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So how's things been going?
Things have been going good. Me and my dad are good. My hygiene is good. I made some friends.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, as usual, everything we say in here is like completely confidential and it stays between me and you. And I think you know that by now. I think we got that down pat, right? Okay, so let's get started on some questions here. You wanted to attend some group therapy with more kids your age. How has that been going?
It's going good. That's where I made a lot of my friends at. And it's nice to be somewhere where the people aren't picking on me like we are really. They're really nice.
Yeah, that's good. Y'all can relate to like different things, like in your age group and everything. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Okay, and so how's soccer been going? I know you like that.
It's good. It's a lot of running, so I like it.
Yeah.
We're outside all the time.
Yeah. Have you made any new friends? I heard from your dad that you had made a lot of new friends through soccer.
Mhm.
You did?
And we had we went to Pizza Hut and ate dinner.
Oh, that's cool. I love Pizza Hut. Okay, talking about your friends, your dad told me that you had been wanting to go to a birthday party of one of your friends, but you were worried, but because you were worried about your hygiene still. Do you think that going to the spend the night birthday party is something that you might want to do?
Yes, I think that I have gotten better with my hygiene.
I
Like
do too.
nobody has to tell me about it anymore, and so I think I can like.
Yeah, me too, me too. That's what I was saying. I think that you would do. I think you would do fine. I think you would have a lot of fun, and get to hang out with your friends. So I've talked to your dad. Also, I've talked to your dad. He's been saying you've been doing great. He says you've been, helping around the house. The personal hygiene. You've been showering great, changing clothes, helping wash your clothes. You met a lot of new friends. He said that y'all have been incorporating eating as a family. How have you like that? Eating, with your dad at dinner time.
It's crowded because it's me and my dad and my siblings, but it's a lot of fun, and we get to talk, and we get to sit and be a family. So
Yeah, that's cool. And how's school been?
good. I still have all A's.
All A's, yeah. So that's good. And you're going to want to play baseball, right?
Yes, in middle school.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. I know you're excited about that.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into, how have you felt since we've started our discussions together? Do you feel like you've grown? Do you feel like you've developed as a person any?
At first, like I was a little ashamed,
Well,
to
hesitant,
come,
yeah.
But now that I've been coming for a while, I'm comfortable here, and I like coming, and I feel like I've made a lot of improvements.
Yeah.
So I like coming.
Yeah, I know. I can see, that you have made like leaps and bounds of improvement, and that's awesome. If I ask you, what are 3 positive things that you have learned here, like during our discussions, during group therapy, working at home? What are 3 positive things that you've learned like over this time?
I have learned how to talk about stuff that bothers me.
Mhm.
I have learned how to make friends,
Mhm.
and I've learned how to be helpful at home.
Yeah. And that's what your dad said. All 3 of those things, that you have gotten really positive. You want to help. You want to help out with your brothers and sisters. You want to, put everything. And you're still a kid. You're 9 years old, but you're doing great at wanting to help. And so we have 3 positive things. So what are 3 things that you think you could work on, that you could keep working on? It could be school. It could be, personal. It could be with your dad. Like, what are 3 things that you think you could work
I
on?
want to keep working on my relationship with my dad.
Mhm.
I can keep working on my hygiene to make sure it stays good, and keep working with my grades to make sure I keep my A's.
Yes, that's awesome. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Okay, and so your dad tells me that you have been discussing how you don't want to stop counseling. Do you? I know that you want to continue going to group therapy. Is that something that you might want to want to step up in and get in a different group, or do you like the group that you're in now?
I like the group that I'm in now.
Mhm.
I made a lot of friends in my group, and we relate to stuff. Like nobody picks on me, and I'm comfortable with them. So I don't want to go to a new group where everybody is strangers. I want to stay with my friends.
Yeah, exactly. I can understand. I can completely understand that you feel comfortable in that space and you don't want to leave and go to a new environment. So I understand that. So we can definitely talk about that and see about getting keeping you in that set weekly therapy sessions that you may want to go to, and so we can definitely talk about that. Do you feel like your relationship with not only your dad, we'll talk about your dad first, but do you feel like your relationship with your dad and your siblings has grown?
With my dad, it's gotten better, but
Mhm.
my siblings, they're not mean to me, but they're just like, they're always busy and always on the move, so it's like they don't really like notice me.
Yeah.
Like, they don't care that I'm like getting better. They're just like, oh, you're finally doing your part, like that's it. But my dad has been really nice, and he's always like, oh, good job, good job, good job.
Mhm.
So it's like, it's good.
Yeah. And you feel like, do you feel like you're still having to take like a lot of responsibility for your younger siblings? Do you feel like you're still having to carry that weight of the younger kids?
I think it's more split now.
Hmm.
Because my dad was like, we all need to be a family and do everything as a family. So it's not just me, it's all of us working together now.
Yeah, and he's right. So you definitely feel better about that. You feel like, you know, um, you feel as if the older siblings are helping out more, you're helping out. Do you feel like things at home are running more smoothly now?
Hmm.
Yeah, you feel like it's not like a structure, or it is a structure, it's not just all over the place.
Yeah, like we're all a part of a team. And
Yeah.
We're all doing our part.
Yeah, that's awesome though. So, what is one thing other than baseball do you have planned to do in the near future that you feel like you can do now because we've overcome these things like personal hygiene, confidence. I think you've gained a lot of confidence since coming to these counseling meetings. So, what's one thing that you want to do in the future? Like,
Besides baseball, I want to try the sleepover party thing.
mm-hmm, yeah,
And then maybe like just going on more outings with my friends.
yeah.
Now that I'm all like cleaned up and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
so you feel like you have more confidence now that you can like go out with your friends and like you don't feel like self-conscious of yourself anymore. Well, that's awesome. That's really good. So, what else has your dad incorporated at home to make things like feel more homey or like feel more like when you're at home you feel safer there? And I know that he's working on getting a job, working on getting a better job. So, do you feel like he's being successful with that? Do you feel like things have been going good? Does he feel less stressed?
I think he's doing a good job with it. He's always looking on the internet or on the computer for jobs and stuff. And besides, well, he's incorporated like family dinner, and so we do a family game night every
Mhm.
week, so we can like bond and stuff. And he's been a lot nicer than normal. So I don't think he's as stressed out as he used to be, because he's a lot nicer at the house now.
Yeah, well, that probably makes everything a lot easier and a lot better, knowing that you get to come home from school and it be like a good environment. Everything's like calm and well, it's a house. It's not always gonna be calm, but you know what I mean. Like always, feel like you're not like having to do everything or feel like you're not left behind or left out. So that's really good. Okay, so this will be last for today. Your dad tells me that you have been a little upset about knowing that our visits are going to be ending. Do you want to talk to me about that a little bit?
I don't want counseling to end. I like coming. It's a part of my routine now, and like I'm comfortable here, and I don't want to have to like start over or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think that you have grown like I said, leaps and bounds since you've been coming here. You've done great with your counseling through the school. You love your group therapy. I think that you know where you want to go. You have like we listed our three things to work on. I think that you know what you're supposed to do and have to do. I think that we can definitely, it's maybe like if you ever get anxious or you feel like you need to talk to someone, I'm always here. You can always give me a call, or if you want to come in for just a visit, and we can schedule you, and I'll be here to talk to you. But I think you're more than ready to get, do everything that you learn. I think you can take it and apply it like you've been doing, and I think you're gonna do fine. Do you think you can do that?
I think so, but I just don't want to stop coming. Because I like coming, I like talking to you, like I'm comfortable here, and I don't want to like get a new problem and then get a new person and
Yeah.
like start all the way over. Like I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, I think that, we try it. We see, we let you try to apply these things, and we can still, you've been coming twice a week now for a couple months. I think that if we like try these things and we apply it, and we cut it down to once a week, and we see how it goes. I think that'd be an awesome idea. I think that would work fine. Do you?
Okay.
Okay, I'll get in touch with your dad, and I'll talk to him, and it's all going to be great. And you're doing awesome, so you just need to keep up the good work. I'll talk to him about the sleepover, and I think you're going to do great. And I think that you're going to keep applying these things, and you're just going to keep growing and growing and growing. And I can't wait to see.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you next week. Okay?
Okay.